flyweights now. Ysaias Zamudio against Jorge Roman, scheduled for 10 rounds. The fighters are in the ring. Well, my, look at that colorful little outfit. We'll talk about that in just a bit. At any rate, Jimmy Lennon Jr. is all set to introduce the fighters. Here's Jimmy.
Boxing fans, here we go. This bout coming your way. Once again, we have a featured bout. It is scheduled 10 rounds of boxing. At this time, we move to the flyweight division. Introducing to you the referee in charge of this bout, Larry Rosadia. All right, fans, introducing to you first on my left. He is fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with gold trim, hailing from Mexicali, Baja California, Mexico. He weighed in at 113.5 pounds with a record of 16 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. He has 6 wins by way of knockout. Introducing Jorge Luis Roman. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner in this 10-round flyweight bout. He is wearing white trunks and hailing from Blythe, California. He weighed in at an even 114 pounds with an outstanding record of 30 wins. Only 3 defeats, 1 draw, with 10 wins by way of knockout. He is currently ranked the #1 flyweight contender in the world by the WBC and the IBF. Introducing the NABF Flyweight Champion, known as Kid Showtime, Ysaias Zamudio. Larry Rosadia.
Bueno, ya hablamos abajo. Quiero limpia pelea. Bueno, quiero que se separen. Voy a decir break fuera. Se separan y tirar golpe. El que tira el golpe va a ser sancionado. De la lama. Buena suerte.
Buena suerte indeed. The tail of the tape as we get ready for these 2 flyweights. Zamudio's 5'1". Roman is an inch taller. He's a ½ a pound lighter. He's 2 years older, and he's got a little longer reach of 4 inches. And I'm beginning to think, Ruben Castillo, he got dressed in one of Jorge Paez's old locker rooms or something. Look at that outfit he's wearing.
Yes, yes.
Roman is the guy on the right of your screen with all the frills and fancies. Black and gold. Some kind of colorful set of trunks.
He comes from a great fight family.
Oh, Gilberto, his brother, was a great champion. They say he's not quite as good, but he was a 3-time national champion in his native Mexico. He's got 16 wins and 6 knockouts. And the little guy, the other one out there, Zamudio, 30 wins. He's only 23, and he's already at 34 professional bouts. And of his 30 wins, 10 by knockout. This is scheduled to go 10 rounds.
He doesn't have a real power punch, but this guy, Ysaias, will hit you so many times you think you're surrounded. And you never see the punches until they're coming back, so.
You think the whole gang got you.
He's awfully quick. You remember Paul Banky?
Yes, the real Paul Banky. Yes.
Same way. Paul
remember the fights he and Zaragoza had?
Oh, wars.
Oh, indeed.
Thomas.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night, and we hope fans enjoy the show here from the Great Western Forum. I'll remind those of you that have just joined us while we've got Crown Prince Jorge Paez. He's Mr. Delirious against Mr. Serious. Another day, Rafael Ruelas, youngster out of the San Fernando Valley, Silmar area, although he was a native of Mexico. They're going to the NABF lightweight get-together, the winner to go on for perhaps the IBF lightweight championship. Pendleton and Spahn can never settle that vacancy. But it's a great night for boxing, and this has always been a great fight town. I think back in the days of late Mrs. Eileen Eaton, what a great job she did putting on a show every week. And John Jackson and the Forum people here have done a tremendous job putting on boxing on very nearly a weekly basis. Great fight town. Always has been, and some great fighters, not the least of which be the little guy sitting next to him. Pretty good exchange in there. This is round 1. These are flyweights at 113.5 and 114 pounds. Roman in the frills. Zamudio in the white trunks.
Tom, before, I know the day of the fight, I don't know about you, but my phone rings off the hook. People call from everywhere. But one of the biggest, best fight towns, little town Santa Maria. They just love it. Oh, they love it. We're watching this. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
Handful of seconds left here in round number 1. It's scheduled for 10, and we'll be back to see about round 2 in a moment. Out they come for round number 2. Ysaias Zamudio in the white. In the frills, that's Jorge Luis Roman. These are flyweights. Nice flurry, Ruben, at the end of round number 1. Not a dodge new to boxing or boxers. Great flurry by Zamudio right there, and a good solid left hand that stunned Roman, and I think won the round for Zamudio.
Well, you always want to leave an impression on the judges, and when those little red lights come on, that's when it's time to step it up a little bit, Tom.
And that last 10 seconds, always leave them laughing or with a smile. That's just on their face.
No tricks of the trade.
Nice exchange by these two. They step in and bang away to the body and to the head.
Roman had a nice little right hand to the chin of Zamudio there.
They may be little, but they aren't giving an inch to anybody. They'll stand in there and bang away. Flyweights, 113, 115 pounders. 5'1", 5'2". Nice combination. Nice bit of boxing and slugging there by Zamudio. Left-right combination drove Roman into the ropes. Scored pretty good.
You know, as we said at the top of the show, that styles make fights, Tom, and this is a perfect example. See, Zamudio's a boxer, quick hands. He doesn't have to look for Roman. He's going to be right there, and Roman's going to want to use that power he's got. This will make great fights. Styles make fights.
Right. Zamudio driving Roman back against the ropes. Hanging away to the body. Scoring underneath. Roman comes back with a flurry of his own. The referee is Larry Rosadia. Zamudio forcing the action, drives Roman into the ropes, hits him with a solid, catches him with another. Hobbled his knees, nailed him again. Zamudio all over Roman in the corner. Roman tries to fight his way out, catches a right hand. Doubling up, trying to bang away to the body. Roman throwing as many as he's catching, but I think Zamudio's got a little more zip to his. Seems to be a little more effective, although a couple of shots to the liver. Nice right hand by Zamudio. Roman working to the body.
Roman's fighting the perfect fight too, though, Tommy. He's working to the body, trying to get that zip that we were talking about.
Yep.
Trying to get it away from Zamudio.
This is round 2, coming to a close, and what an action-packed 3 minutes it's been. Crowd loves it. Toe-to-toe. Good left hand thrown by Zamudio. Another left. Battling away in the bell. They can barely hear it, and does the crowd love it? They're on their feet. Woo. What a round. What a round. These two guys were having at each other like they were double parked, Ruben. Boy. Here's a look at the action early in the round. That's Zamudio on the right. Covering up, then banging away. Good left hand lands, drives Roman into the ropes, but Roman keeps throwing leather.
He's a heck of a counterpuncher. Tom, watch, he's going downstairs, upstairs.
There's Roman in his corner as we watch between rounds with you. 2 rounds. Oh, that was a dandy. Good.
Very, very good round.
Indeed. Zamudio says, I'm all right.
See, now, these are the fights that are tough to score.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Indeed.
You got the boxer that's throwing punches. You have a counter puncher.
Yep.
Throwing them right back. You never. They're so difficult to
Zamudio may
score.
have benefited, Ruben, because his punches thrown to the jaw seem to attract the attention of the crowd. You can wail away at a guy downstairs and really hurt him, and the crowd doesn't quite sense the, how tough that punch was. But you throw and hit the guy in the jaw, they ooh and ah, and everybody thinks, what a great performance. And I guess it is, but so many good punches thrown to the body that only the guy that catches them fully understands.
I can relate.
Yes, I know exactly. That shot to the liver. Devastating, those punches to the body. couple of rounds before suddenly they take their effect and grab hold. Huh?
You know, and it's funny because it does. After 5-6 rounds, you start feeling that little pain there on the side.
Yeah. And then the guy somehow senses it, looking into your face, and throws one right downstairs again, and now you're really wincing even before the punch lands.
Throws that monkey wrench into your day, doesn't it?
Yeah. Ruined another nice evening for you.
I'm sure glad you did that. Thank you.
Downstairs and upstairs, Roman is in the frilly trunks. Ysaias Zamudio in white. 113 and a half, 115 pounds. Excuse me, 114. Zamudio giving a half-pound advantage here at the weigh-in. Although I dare say that they are heavier than that at the weigh-in this morning at about 10 o'clock. They might easily weigh 2-3 pounds more. This is round 3, and it's scheduled for 10. Punch looked better than it was, but that right hand was pretty good. Thrown by Zamudio. Ooh, narrowly missed with one. Maybe you could read his lips. He went, ooh, like that. Ruben as if, oh, if I'd only nailed you with that, baby, huh?
You know, Tom, you said that punch looked better than what it was. You know, it's really easy to say that from down here.
Well, I didn't check with Roman. You're absolutely correct. He probably felt part of the building had dropped on him. Coming up tonight from the Great Western Forum on our Prime Network show, of course, is the NABF lightweight title go. Jorge Paez, Rafael Ruelas, 31-1. People, I think there's more interest. Well, certainly now that fight's going to turn out. But what Paez is going to come into the ring wearing?
You know, I was talking to some people earlier, and it's exactly what they were talking about. I wonder what he's coming out with this time. I can't wait to see it.
Last time we saw him, he looked like he was right out of the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. He had some kind of costume. Seconds ticking away here in round number 3. Kind of a quiet comparison to round number 2, but the action will continue. We'll pause first for this message. Bell brings him out for round 4. As you watch him in action, we'll check Ruben Castillo's scorecard. Unofficial, but certainly well meant. 30-28, Zamudio over Roman at the end of 3. Round 4, and it's scheduled for 10. Some of the better punches in round number 2, at least those that caught the fancy of the crowd. Roman is in the trunks with the frills. Rudy on the white trunks with Blythe, California on the back. Where he lives. And this is with that lead right. Both bang away to the body. Forehead to forehead. Oh, uppercut. Sent a spray as Zamudio lands. Third man in the ring, Larry Rosadilla. Jorge Luis Roman is the brother of the former great Zamudio banging away. Not all of those punches landing, to be sure. Good defense by Roman. He's caught a lot of them. Looking out a left of his own. Right hand lead scores by Zamudio.
It's a nice little uppercut by Roman. If he's just like a half an inch away from landing it.
For a moment, Zamudio slipped into a southpaw stance. Throws a right hand lead and uppercut and scores with it.
Zamudio is solid. He's a southpaw, but he fights right-handed just as well.
The ambidextrous one from Blythe, huh? take a moment, boxing fans, to remind you about the Ringsider Club, offering you select seating, complimentary parking, and exclusive Forum Club membership. Join the Ringsider Club, see the action up close, and become a part of the finest boxing program in America. Call now. Operators are standing by. The number's on your screen, 310-673-1773. 310-673-1773. Join the fun and excitement. Ringsider Club. There's the middleweight champion of the world, Terry Norris, younger brother of, super welterweight champion, forgive me, younger brother of Orland Norris, who is a pretty good heavyweight, but we haven't seen much of him yet. Terry Norris, the champion. Sayadovich trains him down on a mountain down near El Cajon.
I've been up there.
Have you been there?
And I was going to train there, Tommy, but after seeing that facility, you guys have a nice day. I came right back. This is why the man is the world champion.
Well, you got to have some dedication to go out there, but a lot of fighters do it. And Sayadovich has had a great program with it. Super welterweight champ, WBC, Terry Norris. The big bout, of course, the one that really convinced him that he could fight was when he beat Sugar Ray Leonard. Though it was a Sugar Ray Leonard past his prime, to be sure, and one who admitted that to us not that many weeks ago here, right at ringside here at the Forum. But it had to do a magnificent thing for
that to show up on the record, on your record book.
Hey, and
that's a heck of a feat.
It certainly is. As a confidence builder, what could be better? Norris has gone from there, and he really is one of the very best of the champions. Well, these two guys are right back to round two, toe to toe, forehead to forehead, and just banging away at each other. This is the 5th round. It's scheduled for 10. Big crowd here at the Great Western Forum, sitting watching a great card and in eager anticipation of Jorge Paez, Rafael Roy. These two are flyweights. Neither man's been down. Zamudio stepping up the action. He's the guy forcing most of it. Roman is a counter puncher. Zamudio is giving him plenty of chance to do that because he's on the attack. Good right hand by Zamudio. Roman.
Hello.
Another left.
See that combination?
Yep.
Very effective. The body right up the middle with it.
Yep. Hard to get Zamudio to take a backward step. He keeps coming at you all the time, and Roman is not hard to find. He's right there in front of him. Round 5, just about halfway through this flyweight get-together. 10 seconds. There they go again. Toe to toe. Neither one backing up. There's the bell. What does the crowd love it? Does the crowd love it? Toe to toe, and here we go. Here's another look at the closing seconds. They threw about 50. I think about 5 apiece landed. Boy.
To the punch. That's the only way you're going to connect with him. Beat him to the punch. You got to use that speed. I thought he did well.
I think it's been a pretty good fight as they come out for round number 6. Zamudio not using a stool in the corner, just leaning up against the Budweiser sign. Takes his rest standing up. Right combination lands for Zamudio. He's in white. Roman is in gold and black. Zamudio's 5'1" and Roman is 5'2". Half-pound difference between the two men. Bang away at each other. These guys look like wind-up toys, Ruben. You just crank them up and set them against each other, and away they go.
You know, you can tell these kids love to fight. They're enjoying themselves. Throwing combinations. Look at Roman. Sticks his head in there, so let me see what you got.
Let me see what you're bringing with you, huh? Take this back to your brother. And weaving, slipping punches, throwing the counter shots of his own. Zamudio trying to keep the pressure on, keep backing him up. Tell you, for a counter punch, this Roman is kind of a slick little boxer too, Ruben. He slips and slides. You don't get a clear shot at him, or at least Zamudio hasn't had many.
Either fighter is easy to hit. Ring-wise. Very good.
Wind-up toys, I call them. Batteries included, because these guys are going to go all night, and so it seems. They're scheduled for 10, and we're in the 6th round. Coming to a close. Neither man has been down. Second round, Zamudio nailed Roman with a couple of solid shots. Here comes the last 10. Watch him go again. Now, they're slowing it down now to close out round number 6. We'll be back. Out they come for round 7, giving us a moment to check the scorecard of Ruben Castillo. Zamudio 59-56. Remember, it's a 10-point must system here in California. Winner of the round gets 10 points. The loser a lesser number.
Good combinations there.
Zamudio. Roman up against the ropes. Now they get back out toward the middle of the ring. Zamudio chasing. Back from Mexicali. Zamudio's 23 and Roman is 25. Very long amateur career. Extremely long. 3 years he was a national amateur champion. 51-8, 59 amateur bouts. Though it was a losing effort, one of his better fights against Michael Carbajal.
Of course, not many will beat Michael Carbajal.
No. Went the distance with him. So unless Zamudio catches him with a real shot, and that was very close to being one, it appears this one could be a 10-rounder. May go the distance.
Michael, speaking of Michael Carbajal, he's got a title defense in December. Phoenix, Arizona.
Pride and joy of the Southwest Desert.
What a great kid, too.
Yeah.
Super guy. Michael and Danny Carbajal.
Seventh round, scheduled for 10. Neither fighter's been down. flyweight version of the Ali Shuffle there. Huh?
Look, he's smiling at him. He's having fun.
Out of his career record of 16 wins. Round 7 coming to a close. The punch thrown by Zamudio, and we'll be back to see about round 8 after this. Round number 8 scheduled for 10. You're looking at flyweights in action. Ysaias Zamudio in the white. Jorge Luis Roman in the black and gold. Neither man has been down. Zamudio seems to be, as that barrage of lefts and rights would prove, the busier of the two fighters. Might be a little heavier hitter, too. Roman has been right there in front of him. Pretty good left hand thrown by Zamudio again. He never throws one when 2 or 3 punches will do. But he's busy.
Always busy.
Nice combinations. I think is out punching Roman. Only swings to the southpaw style. Zamudio got a shot in the point of the chin that made him go ooh like that a little bit.
Like that sidestep. See, Zamudio, you can tell that he's caught a second wind. He's starting to sidestep the guy, throwing more combinations.
Hit him somewhere near Mexicali.
Yeah, that one's out there in Culiacan somewhere.
Roman never took a backward step, never even acknowledged it. Probably thinking, I owe you one.
I would have got off the ring at a station. He didn't feel that lost.
Zamudio has him against the ropes. And with a pretty good left. Against the ropes is no place to stand around and watch this fight. Roman, you got to move away. Zamudio's finding him an inviting target all of a sudden. Remaining. Two busy little guys. Zamudio trying to win his 31st professional fight. Roman has got a record of 16-6.
Oh, that's the left hook again.
Conditioning, of course, has got to be a very important asset for these guys, as busy as they've been. And this the 8th round with 2 to go. Well, you'd better be in shape. Wild swings by Roman, just misses. Zamudio a little shorter, a little more direct. And they salute each other. They wail away at the end of round number 8. Again, Zamudio standing up in his corner. Roman sitting down in his. Here's some of the action as Zamudio had Roman up against the ropes. All those punches unanswered, then a flurry by Roman, and Zamudio right back to the task at hand again. Finally, Roman comes off the ropes, and the round continues. Don't forget now, stay with us because we've got the NABF lightweight title bout coming up. Jorge Paez, Rafael Ruelas, scheduled for 12. And one of the biggest crowds the Forum has had for boxing, and what Ruben Castillo thinks could be the fight of the year. And he might be right. It certainly will be in anticipation. If the fight lives up to its pre-fight hype, why, it'll be a dandy. Here we go, round number 9. Scheduled for 10. Neither man has been down. Ruelas is 31-1. And of course, Paez, the Clown Prince. is the former featherweight champion, successfully defended his title 8 times and then just grew out of the division. Had to leave it. Been in against some awfully tough customers. He's only 27 and would appear to be right at the peak of his game. And of course, a very big payday awaits either one of the winners, either fighter. NABF lightweight title, championship goal waiting for him. But before that, we'll settle this flyweight. Go. We're in the 9th round. Zamudio. Bobbing, weaving. The man marked to any great degree. A little show of blood from the nose of Zamudio a couple of rounds ago, but that has not been a factor. And Ahmad is
saving their arsenal for the last round, Tommy. They slowed this pace down immensely.
Well, they've been busy. We're here in the 9th. They haven't been standing around counting the house, I'll tell you that.
Never thought of it like that, Tom.
Pretty good left hand that caught Zamudio right at the belt line. Up to the 32nd mark, round 9, with 1 to go. Crowd kind of quiet. We'll wait and see what these two decide to do in round 10. I don't know how close it is. Ruben's got Zamudio ahead by maybe 4 points. And we'll see what round 10 brings right up to this. Round 10 coming up. 10th and final round of this flyweight get-together. Ruben Castillo's card. Does it agree with yours? Let's take a look at it. He's got 89-83. 6-point difference. You've got Zamudio well in front, Ruben.
Very much so. He's taken the fight. He's dictated the fight for 9 straight rounds. So
the guy from Mexicali is going to have to knock him down and out to win it then.
He may have to knock him out to get a draw.
Careful. Careful. Either man has been down. Zamudio in white. Roman is in the gold and black. Either man marked. Zamudio pretty effective here in the opening minute of round number 10, backing his man up and pumping him pretty good. Could be that he's in a little better shape, although I don't know. Bouncing up and down. Zamudio left of your screen. Waiting in the wings, the NABF lightweight title goes. Be coming your way in a little bit. Zamudio with a flurry of punches. At this stage, they don't have to be devastating, but they are effective and they do score points. And you keep busy out there, and whatever kind of a lead you build up, you maintain. And of course, if you're that busy where the other guy doesn't have a chance to get set, reach back and pull a Sunday punch out of the goodie bag.
Punches the first 5 rounds. Now they're starting to throw punches after the bell, so that'll get you tired.
track. Maybe that's expected of him. Coming down to the closing 30 seconds here in round 10. Ysaias Zamudio.
These guys don't get started that little red light comes on. You know, we ought to just have them leave the light on for 3 minutes, huh?
Open up the round, put the red light out, and take it off for the last 10. Zamudio backs Roman against the rope, nails him with the right hand. Roman covering up. There's the bell, it's over. What a pretty good little get-together, I thought, between these two fine flyweights, each to the other man's corner. They congratulate each other. They walk across the ring together, hand in the air. We'll be back to get the decision right after we pause for this message. Forum Boxing is brought to you by Budweiser. Say fans, a great way to reward yourself after the bout, win or lose, is with the clean, crisp taste of Beechwood-aged Budweiser. Yeah, this Bud's for you. And by West Coast Detectives, transportation and protective services worldwide since 1922, headquartered in North Hollywood, California. Well, Jimmy Lennon Jr. has collected the scorecards from the judges at ringside and knows who won this Zamudio-Roman fight. Let's find out what Jimmy knows. Let's go to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Raul Caiz scores at 98-93. Marty Denkin scores at 98-92. Lou Moret scores about 100-90. All three in favor of the winner, Kid Showtime, Ysaias Zamudio.
Showtime, Ysaias Zamudio, unanimous decision winner over Roman here in this 10-rounder, and the two fighters congratulate each other as this one goes into the books. We'll be back with more from the Great Western Forum. Remember the big lightweight title bout coming up. Don't go away. We'll see you right after we pause for this message.